What is going on, everybody? We have an awesome video for you because TradeUI just got a facelift and we have some cool new tools we're going to talk about. So when we go to TradeUI, we can usually filter all their option flow data right here to figure out certain criteria we like to look at in trading. However, we have a new tool that we want to show you just so you can find out if earnings are going to hit or miss. And you can use your judgment to make that determination. However, we found out how to give you quick tools for quick access. So whenever earnings coming out, we want to know how far out they are until the actual earnings releases are. That way we can read what the option flow activity looks like going into earnings. That gives us a good direction of if it's going to be bullish or bearish based off the numbers that are coming through on the buying and selling side. So what we try to do here at TradeUI is we implemented a new tool where you can actually filter out the earnings seasons, and we're going to look at earnings the next 2 days. And it filters down our list to a very, very thin, narrow list. This is going to show anything that had earnings today or up to 2 days from now, which in our case would be Tuesday, the next trading day, since today is actual Friday. So the cool thing we're going to do, but we're going to filter out a little bit different. We're going to see if we can find something where people are actually entering positions because we want to see what they're buying before earnings, right? We're going to keep it simple here. I don't care about the days till expiration because I know that they're buying right before earnings. That tells me that they expect a direction to go somewhere. So when we go down here, we have a very thin list, and we're going to check a couple of these out. So the first thing I see is BLK, and we'll look at JBHT too. So let's look at BLK right here. BLK, we had an out the money call for the 740 strike. That's actually a big move with 35 days to expiration. We have two in the money calls, and these are all roughly with the $50,000 to $70,000 range. Got one right here for 20,000. I got another one here for 30,000. But it's looking very bullish for BLK. So let's look at the chart and see what's going on. BLK. Okay, so looks like I've already looked at this one in the past. Let me delete these lines here. There we go. Now this looks like earnings may have been today for this one. Was it pre-market? It was definitely pre-market. All right, so this is an example where the earnings were pre-market. So we're really not going to look at this one. We want to see how the option activity looks before earnings. So let me X out this one right here, and let's look at JBHT right here. So we had two out the money contracts, one in the money or one out the money put right here. This one's very bearish. These two look to be bullish. A little conservative on the bear side because it's very close to the spot price. They only bought the 175 strike, whereas these, they were a little more aggressive and they gave themselves a shorter amount of time. So let's see what's going on with GBHT right here. I'm sorry, JBHT. There we go. All right, so this is a good example of what's going on here. So let's look at the longer term chart. So we got year to day. Looks like I've ran this one in the past too. All right, so let's look straight up from the technical analysis side. We have a good support line right here around the $170 level. So it looks like it bounced off pretty strong right here. Looks like we're going up to test that 180, and it's interesting that people bought 180 calls right before earnings. Then looks like we're continuing to the upside. So they have a good little channel between 160 and 180, but if they blow through earnings, they could actually go up to 190, probably even 200 in the next few weeks. So keep your eyes out on this one right here. This is JBHT. And the thing is we want to look at what we have here, guys. All right. JBHT is not a very popular stock. All right. It's bouncing off a strong support line going into earnings, which is, I think, Monday. These are both out the money contracts with 7 days till expiration. This is very bullish. It's not much money. However, if you look here, one of these contracts was an unusual option activity. So when you combine this with earnings coming up, and it's a very, very aggressive out the money strike with only 7 days till expiration, which lines up great with this resistance line right here. Let me just go ahead and draw that line to make it easier for you. Let's see here. Go to tools, drawing. You actually have a good, about right here. Yeah. And then you have a good support line right in this area. So the fact that you're in this zone right here and they're targeting this one, it doesn't look big on the long-term chart. But when we go to the 20-day 1 hour, that's an aggressive move, especially if you actually bought off this 160 level. I'm sorry, this 170 level. That can be a $10 swing on a stock. $10 swings on stocks, that's great money for you as a trader, especially if it's only a couple of days, guys. But in this case, they're actually expecting to move $5 to the upside over here. So all this is lining up to be a very bullish play. I'm very excited to see what happens here Monday. I don't know when the actual earnings is, if it's pre-market or post-market. We'll keep updated on that. But the thing is, guys, we just found a potential play in only a few minutes using TradeUI's filtering system, And we just want to show you how much we care about y'all and TradeUI. So that's why we continue to upgrade this system to help give ourselves more trading edges, to give ourselves the opportunities to quit that rat race and start taking our life by our hands and become better traders. If you want to check out more videos we got, guys, click those links in the description below. It'll take you to TradeUI's site. It'll give you a discount code if you want to sign up for TradeUI. We also have a 2-week trial you can try out to see if TradeUI is made for you. We have tons of YouTube videos out there that show you just how to use their system and all of their tools. And if there's something you want to see us utilize, put some comments out there. That way we know what to do and we know what kind of content to give you. And while you are there, guys, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe. It really helps us out and it helps us grow. Because at the end of the day, we all want to grow together as better traders. Guys, I'm going to end it here. This is a short video. Y'all have a great weekend.